Hey friends, it is summer, it is the planting season, and the perfect time to harvest some green, unripe tomatoes and make some delicious fried green tomatoes. My name is Mansa and you are welcome to my channel. If you have never tried some fried green tomatoes, this is your opportunity and I hope you get to try it out. Without wasting much of your time, let's get right into today's recipe. And right here I have my freshly harvested green tomatoes. I've gone ahead to wash them up. This is what they look like. They're pretty big. I ended up using I think only three of them, three of the bigger sizes. But yeah, you would need a tray lined with some kitchen towels, some paper towels, before we go ahead to chop up their tomatoes. So I just took off the stump, and then I'm gonna cut off the top part. I just don't like it. It doesn't look good. So I take it off, then I start slicing it. You want maybe about 1/4 of an inch. Some like it a little thinner, some like it a little thicker. So just do what you really want. So basically all I'm doing is slicing the tomatoes, and you want to make sure that your tray or cookie sheet is lined with paper towel so that it can absorb the excess moisture that's going to come off of the tomatoes. This is going to help us in frying as well. You want it to be as dry as possible. So just go ahead with the rest of the tomatoes, and this is our finished product. I have sliced all the tomatoes. I'm also going in again with a dry paper towel to pat out dry any excess moisture. With that, I'm going in with some sea salt. You can use any salt of your choice. This salt is going to help to season the tomatoes, and it would also help the tomatoes to sweat out excess moisture. That's what salt basically does when you add it to fish, tomatoes, or basically anything. So let that sit with the salt on it on both sides, and I'm going to just put it away and let it sit and marinate and drain out excess moisture while I prepare the rest of the ingredients. So say about 30-20 minutes. Moving on, in a bowl I have 1 egg. I ended up using 2 eggs, but I like to start with 1 at a time. And I also need to add some cornmeal. Now I need about a full cup of cornmeal, and this is the one that I like to use, the yellow Quaker brand. And to that I will be adding 1/2 cup of just plain breadcrumbs. This is just the regular breadcrumbs. In a separate bowl I will be adding 1 cup of flour, and you just want to combine the ingredients. This is what we're going to use to coat our green tomatoes before we fry them. But of course we're going to marinate it a little, so we're going to season it up with some sea salt, and I'm adding that to the flour mixture. And I'm also going in with some cayenne pepper. Just eyeball it to your taste, I guess. And I'm also going to add some ground white pepper. This gives a lot of flavor and some heat as well. I'm also going in with some onion powder. Again, all the ingredients will be listed in the description box. Here is some garlic powder, and I also have some smoked paprika, which is not hot at all. Now you want to go ahead and combine this. All the ingredients will be listed in the description box below. Now to the egg I am adding about 1/4 of a cup of milk. You can use buttermilk, it's even better. And to that I'm adding some black pepper and just whisking it together. Now you want to make sure that they are all perfectly seasoned, otherwise your tomatoes are going to be so bland when they come out. All right, so to my cornmeal and breadcrumbs mixture I'm also adding the same seasoning, onion powder, cayenne pepper, some salt, garlic powder, and I'm just going to combine that with a fork. Make sure that it is well incorporated. In the meantime, I have my good old cast iron skillet on the stove, and to that I'm going to add some vegetable oil. You can use an oil of your choice, but I don't recommend olive oil. You can use canola oil, vegetable oil, sunflower oil, just something lighter. And while we let that heat up, we're going to go ahead and coat our tomatoes. First it goes into the flour. You notice I'm using 1 clean hand, dry, coat it into the flour both sides. Then I'm gonna take it from there and drop it into the milk and egg mixture, and I'm using my other dry hand for the wet ingredients. You do not want to use the same hand because it's going to be really nasty and sticky. So with that hand, I drop it into the cornmeal mixture, and I'm going in again with my dry hand, and you can see that I'm patting it on top as I hit the mixture. I'm patting it so that it could be nicely coated, and it would look really good when we fry it, and it will create a lot of crust. And you guys know Mansa is a crust kind of girl. So this is what it looks like. You want to just put it aside, and I will go ahead and prep the rest of the tomatoes while my oil is heating up. I like to do this in batches, so when I coat it, I don't like it to sit. I just like to coat it and fry it right away. Now my oil is heating up, so I'm gonna go ahead and fry them in batches. You don't want them to overlap at all, so I'm only doing 4 at a time because the tomatoes were really big, as you guys can see. So you just want to fry them for a couple of minutes on both sides. It's just tomatoes, it does not need long to cook at all. And this is what it's looking like. And just like that, you have made yourself a beautiful and presentable plate of fried green tomatoes. This is a very American thing. It's a Southern thing. So if I know I have a lot of subscribers that are outside of the US. If you have never tried it, you can just go ahead and give it a try. But can you hear that? Yes, baby, nice and crispy, just as I like it. Now we're not done. We're gonna make some dip, and I'm adding some freshly squeezed lemon juice, some sriracha hot chili sauce to add some heat to it. You would also need some Worcestershire sauce. This brings a little sweetness to it. You would also need some Dijon mustard. You can use the French's yellow mustard if you don't have it. I'm using some garlic powder. Again, everything will be listed below. Some cayenne pepper, and of course we're gonna need some mayo. You can use any mayo of your choice, but my preference is the Hellmann's real mayo. It is really nice and delicious. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and combine, and this dip right here, this sauce, it is the bomb. It is so delicious. It goes with the fried green tomatoes. It goes with shrimp, basically a whole lot of stuff. Here is a finished product. This is how I played it for you guys. You can just go ahead and serve this to your guests, to your family, and everybody will be wowed. So you simply just get a slice and dip it. Look at that. It is still moist. It has not absorbed any oil. It is just delicious. Such a good comfort food for the summer. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to share my videos with friends and family. Please give it a thumbs up if you do like it, and I would catch you in my next video. Y'all stay safe. I love you all. Bye.